Have you ever thought about arriving in a country where it's common to find people completely naked and where the number of saunas is close to the number of inhabitants? Sounds crazy, doesn't it? But believe it, this is the reality in Finland. This is the most sauna-obsessed country in the world, with one sauna for every 2 inhabitants. But saunas here are much more than just a relaxing bath. They are a way of life. They are a significant part of the local culture, a much more liberal culture than ours, where nudism and other surprising practices are common. Today, we are going to dive into the wonders of Finland, a land where nature reveals itself in all its grandeur and beauty, with landscapes that seem straight out of fairy tales. And of course, we will explore the customs and traditions, even the most peculiar and interesting ones, and discover why this country is considered one of the happiest in the world. Could this liberal attitude have any connection with this happiness? So get ready for a unique experience, and don't forget to like the video because the adventure is about to begin. Finland is located in the far north of Europe, embraced by the Gulf of Bothnia and the Gulf of Finland, and it borders Sweden, Norway, and Russia. This unique geographical location gives Finland a unique blend of cultural influences and a deep connection with the natural environment that surrounds it. Covering an area of 338,000 square kilometers, and with a population of 5.5 million inhabitants, it offers space and tranquility for all its residents and visitors. However, it is in the south of the country where most of the population resides, enjoying a milder climate than in the north, especially during the harsh winters when temperatures can drop drastically, contrasting with the mild and inviting summers. In these regions, something quite interesting happens. Imagine this. You wake up at 6 in the morning, and it's still dark. So far, so good. After all, this really happens during certain times of the year. A few hours go by, and it's 9 in the morning, and it's still dark. Noon, and it's still dark. This happens there. Winters are marked by long periods of darkness, known as polar nights. In some places in the north, like Lapland, the sun may not appear for up to 2 months. Honestly, I would feel terrible going through something like that. Going up to 2 months without seeing the sun is tough. But if you went in the summer, it would be the opposite. The midnight sun occurs, where the sun doesn't set, and can last from a few weeks to months. This happens due to the Earth's tilt in relation to the sun during the summer and winter solstices, allowing regions close to the poles to experience long sunny days, or days that are actually nights. These extreme light and darkness phenomena are unique experiences that deeply impact those who live or visit the northernmost regions of Finland. During the long periods of winter darkness, local communities adapt, finding creative ways to cope with the lack of natural light, such as intense artificial lighting and indoor activities that promote social interaction. On the other hand, the midnight sun in the summer provides a completely different energy. People enjoy outdoor activities late into the night, making the most of the constant sunlight. It's as if time loses its conventional meaning, creating a sense of freedom and renewed energy. These extreme contrasts between day and night add a unique dimension to life in Finland, shaping their traditions, culture, and even their perspective on time and nature. It's an experience that challenges conventional notions of time and would undoubtedly be very interesting to experience. But these two phenomena only occur with great intensity in the far north of Finland. However, if you want to go to Finland, you will probably go to its capital, Helsinki, which is in southern Finland. In this region, the midnight sun phenomenon does not occur. During the summer, the days are longer, with the sun setting late and rising early, providing many hours of natural light. In the winter, this reverses. The days are shorter, with the sun rising around 9:30 in the morning and setting around 3:30 in the afternoon, resulting in only a few hours of daylight. But the lack of sunlight in the winter is compensated by the incredible northern lights, which is my dream to see. So beautiful and dazzling. Just like Finland, which is also known as the land of 1,000 lakes, because more than 10% of its territory is water, having more than 87,000 lakes within its borders. Additionally, almost 70% of Finland is covered by an immense boreal forest, which is an important source of wood, tourism, and recreation. In walking through Helsinki, one thing that will surely catch your attention is the Finnish women. Besides being beautiful, they are kind, have a strong work ethic, and a sense of independence and determination. They stand out so much that it is the only country in the world with 5 female ministers, including the former Prime Minister Sanna Marin, who is an example of the beauty of Finnish women. Finnish women are known for their clear eyes and blonde hair. They are tall and slim, largely due to an active lifestyle and a healthy diet. Considered some of the most beautiful women in the world, and they are famous for loving to marry foreigners. So this might be your chance. But there is a downside. Finns are often described as introverted and reserved, which can somewhat hinder communication with a foreigner. However, there is one thing that makes all Finns open up: the saunas. Although Finns may seem distant in public, they are surprisingly open in these intimate spaces. And it's quite strange to understand how important the sauna really is to this culture. But just seeing that they have around 3 million saunas for a population of 5.5 million inhabitants, you can see how much they value this space. For Finns, saunas are not just a leisure activity. They are a part of their culture and lifestyle. The sauna is a sacred place where they seek relaxation, spiritual cleansing, and socialization. It is a space where social barriers dissolve, and people connect in an intimate and authentic way. To give you an idea, saunas play an important role in social events, such as family gatherings, celebrations, and even business dealings take place in saunas. And one detail: contrary to what you might imagine, nudity in Finnish saunas is common and widely accepted. It is seen as natural and healthy. When Finns go to a sauna, it is expected that they are completely naked, without clothes or swimwear. This is part of the experience of relaxation and physical and mental cleansing that the sauna provides. They consider it a matter of hygiene and respect. It's not a reason for embarrassment or discomfort, as saunas are spaces where people shed their clothes and their inhibitions, allowing a sense of freedom and connection with nature. It's also a form of social equality, where people from different backgrounds and statuses meet on equal footing, with no distinction of class or social position. Now I wonder, in Finland, there are large public saunas. Imagine the entire city. Everyone has already seen each other naked. Now a question for you. Answer here in the comments. How would it be if it were in your country? Imagine your whole city in a sauna, and everyone naked. It's so far from our reality that it sounds like a joke. But luckily, that doesn't exist in my city. People here are already ugly with clothes on, imagine naked. One thing the Finns love almost as much as saunas is being naked. They don't see nudity with the same malice that we do. I am Brazilian, and for the Finns, it's something natural. That's why they love to jump into a lake naked after a sauna. It's a tradition they have. In fact, at a music festival, they broke the record with 789 people swimming completely naked. They even created events that celebrate body acceptance and naturism, such as the Padasjoki Nakakimpi, which means Naked 10, a 10-kilometer nudist race in the town of Padasjoki. During the race, participants run through various natural environments, including forests, and of course, they are all naked. The atmosphere of the event is relaxed and friendly, and participants enjoy all the freedom that comes with running without clothes. If you're interested, you know where to go. But does all this freedom have something to do with the fact that Finland has been considered the happiest country in the world for the 6th consecutive year? Living here is ideal for many who seek a higher quality of life, social equality, and a preserved natural environment. But I know that to be happier, you need to know how to travel, and it happens that I will release a complete travel training for you, teaching all the tips so you can go, for example, to Finland. However, this training will only be released when we reach 1,000 subscribers here on the channel. So, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment something below to help us reach more people and reach this goal sooner. The reasons for the superior happiness of the Finns encompass various aspects. It is a country with a lot of equality, whether financial or gender. Everyone is respected and earns a relatively good salary. Another point is that there is a great social support network. People genuinely care for one another. And there is a low level of corruption. These are some of the factors that contribute to this happiness. Transparency and security are fundamental pillars of this society. Finland is a sensational country that, besides being very beautiful, has much to offer from its culture, whether through its education or different ways of seeing the world. Finland is truly unique, with customs that are a bit strange to us. But if you really want to see a place with very strange customs, click on the video that appeared on the screen. In this place, they lend their